Very excited to be here today at our third Fine Art Expo in Long Beach. We're here at the Allegria Hotel, and we have 22 artists today with us of all genres. We have oil painters, acrylics, photographers. We have some glasswork as well. So we're very excited for everybody to come down and come see us and just buy some art.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Doing good.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. Hello, Long Beach.
What do we have here?
Well, we have some of my original artwork, mostly acrylic, and I have a mix of different paintings I've done over the past few years. A lot of Long Beach scenes, birds, rocks,
and what medium?
Water, waves, surfers.
What medium?
Mostly acrylic, a few oils, and a few watercolors.
Okay.
I'd say 80% acrylic.
Wow, let me pan over. How many years have you been painting?
Almost my whole life, probably over 50 years. And I painted while I was in Brooklyn with different artists. Actually, one of my teachers was Sharon Sprung, who painted Michelle Obama's portrait a few years back.
Okay.
And I always kept painting, regardless of what else I was doing with my life.
Well, I wish you luck today, and have a great day.
Thanks.
Nice to see you.
The time with you.
Thank you. Tell us about yourself and your work.
Hi, I'm Tina Gargiulo, and I'm an illustrator, but I've become more of a portrait painter in the past few years. I worked as a fashion illustrator for many years, but fashion always informs my work. Everything I do has that light, quick feel, very, very, not too precious, very stylish. And I think it shows in everything I do, from my watercolors to my oil paintings to my still lives, street scenes, and to figures. And
wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So.
Go.
Hi, I'm Scott Ferrone, Scott Ferrone Photography, here today at the Allegria Hotel. This is our third annual Long Beach Fine Art Expo, and we're very grateful for the Allegria Hotel for allowing us this space to do this. There's 21 artists today, from painters, photographers, and we're here 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and really blessed to be able to do this. This piece below it, I happen to be at Hudson Yards in New York City, and this was a display that was set up there, and I walked past the vessel. I said, wow, that's pretty interesting. So I had my camera with me and just started shooting it, and I love it. It's the hydrangeas were really popping that day. The sun was hitting it perfectly. I love all the old wood. It was just a really nice installation. So. And then a lot of my work is Long Beach because I do live here, and I love to run out when it's a very colorful sky, and we have a great backdrop here. Thankfully for me, I live close to the beach, so I'm able to look out my window and run to get shots like, you know, even like this and like this. The brightness of this shot over here, which is called Purple Rain. Very rare shot. Nice. I'll be forever chasing that.
With Mr. Tom Baker, and he's going to give us a couple of words about his work.
Okay. Well, I'm a digital painter, so what that means is that I create by hand, and then I scan in on a Wacom tablet. I could draw it, and then from there they go onto a canvas. When I paint them, they go onto canvases. The good news is that I can take anybody and put them in any situation that they would like. So to me, the strength here is that I could do one-offs, and then I could do multiples as well. So, but everything is done by hand. It's painted on top of the canvas. When it gets printed out on a canvas, I print on top, paint on top, and then it's the final product. And what I basically do is a lot of portraits.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Young. These are my paintings. I paint with oil on canvas. They're all based off of my memories, things that I've been through in my life, experiences that I've felt. My paintings are my visual diary, so they're all autobiographical. And you can find all of my work on jenniferyoungpaintings.com.
Of my
my work is multimedia, and I start out with collage, and the collage is usually like letters that I wrote or letters that I received, sheet music, anything that resonates with me, and then from there it just sort of emerges. Everything emerges, and I start with acrylic, and sometimes I add more collage, and at the end I pretty much finish with oil. And I love color, I love texture, and it just makes me really happy and free.
Speak.
My name is Nugzari Novikoff. I am an artist from Germany. I come to Long Beach Art Expo a second time, and it's my painting. I paint actually woman. It's not portrait, just in different poses, and now I'm very happy to be here because last year I took a part also, and it was very nice atmosphere here, beautiful people, talented artists, and I did a lot of good connection with another people, and so I am back.
Hi, I'm Kelly Graham. I am a travel photographer. I've been to Africa, Antarctica, Greenland, Iceland, Scotland, Norway, Svalbard, the Galapagos, Peru, and Ecuador, and the United States. All in the past 3 years, and I love taking photos, especially of animals and landscapes. I hope you like my work.
Wonderful. Thank you.
These are watercolors and acrylic on wood. Basically, there's a lot of Long Beach scenes here. We have got the Long Beach Bridge, Loop Parkway, and Jordan Seafoods. I enjoy watercolors tremendously. It's a real skill, and you get vibrant color and light coming through it. And this is why I prefer this medium, and I love art.
Hi, my name is Adriena Masi. I do oil paintings, mostly seascapes, landscapes. I also do some still lifes, and I do pet portraits. I've been painting for the last 10 years. Since I got hurt, and I love to paint.
Hi, I'm Mike Kupka. I'm a freelance artist. I live in Island Park. I do sports, entertainment art, music, pretty much everything. I work in oil paint. I do commissions. My website is www.mikekupka.com. And that's about it.
And I'm very thrilled to be showing my work in Long Beach at the Long Beach Fine Art Expo 3. I consider myself an abstract expressionist, and I love landscapes, abstract work. I do acrylics and watercolors, and enjoy my work. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joan Stevens. I'm a local Long Beach artist. I belong to the West End Arts Council. I work in oils and charcoal. I teach life drawing and oil painting. Most of my work is representational, and you can see behind me I have a body of work that's a little eclectic. I don't paint just landscapes or portraits or still lifes. I paint a little bit of everything. I love living in Long Beach. It's very inspirational, and I love being part of the West End Council because the artists and the people are absolutely fantastic.
I'm Barb Lobosco of Barb Lobosco Photography. This is my work. I'm primarily a landscape abstract photographer. I am from Oceanside, New York. I travel to take pictures that are full of emotion and stories. You can reach me at barbsphotos.com.
Hi, I'm Jack Tenenzaph. These are my paintings behind me. I was a fine artist my whole life. Started at Art and Design in Manhattan, went to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn. I was an illustrator for a while, a textile designer and design director for a while, long while, but I've always painted and never stopped painting. I work in oils primarily now. I work for my own photographs from traveling mostly, and that's about it. You know, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Stefani Jarrett, and I'm a local artist in Long Beach, New York. I moved to Long Beach about 10 years ago because I was so inspired by the ocean and the community. I use the ocean as my daily dose of medicine. It's because of the ocean that I get to create these beautiful, abstract watercolors that I hope make people feel beautiful about themselves and others, and it nurtures their soul.
Stephanie?
Hi.
This is Stephanie Erdel-Laws, and she's here today with a beautiful painting. Tell us about your work, darling.
Well, I've been painting since I was a little girl, and in college I studied scientific illustration and I was a painting major. And as an adult, I just felt like focusing on birds that we see in nature and what it means to the person who sees the bird. A lot of people have connections to different birds. A lot of people feel when they see a cardinal, it's a lost loved one. So I became fascinated with that topic, and I used to do only figurative art, but now I've been just focused on these birds, and I have a little card next to each bird to tell you what it means when you see it in nature, and hopefully you'll connect to a particular bird and take it home.
Sure. So I'm Long Island based. I live in Huntington. This is my work. I travel all over the country shooting abandoned ruins, historical locations. For me, it started back in 2018. Started going to Kings Park Psychiatric Center, where I first started doing this photography, traveled all upstate, and then eventually all over the country. So published a couple books, and yeah, just here to showcase some of my work.
I'm gonna